From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Friday, July 20th, mixed results from the latest school testing. The county tries to clean up problem properties. And what does the future hold for the county airport? Here are the details. Mixed news this year from the results of the Delaware Student Testing Program. Wendy Roberts, Director of Assessment and Analysis for the Department of Education, says scores could have been better, but could have been a lot worse.
We're feeling that we're fairly well holding steady across the content areas and grade levels. There are some grades where performance is about the same this year compared to last, others where it's a little increase and others a little dip. But generally speaking, across the board, it's holding pretty steady in terms of the trends.
Students in grades 2 through 10 take the state tests each year. The highest number of students meeting or exceeding standards in math is 86% of second graders, with top scores for reading coming in 5th grade, with 85% of students meeting standards. The schedule is out for hearings into some disturbing reports coming out of the Delaware Psychiatric Center. House Majority Leader Dick Cathcart told WDEL News this week that if the hearings he's planning break open the floodgates for reports of abuse and mistreatment, so be it. Cathcart has announced the first of 2 scheduled hearings will happen Tuesday, August 21st in the House Chamber of Legislative Hall in Dover. The second hearing, Tuesday, September 11th, at the State Office Building in Wilmington. Both meetings start at 6:30 p.m. Cathcart called for the hearings after recent reports that patients were being mistreated and nurses reporting it threatened at the center. It's a top 25 list most people don't want to appear on. The 2007 Top 25 Problem Properties in New Castle County. WDEL's Carl Konevsky has more details.
You've seen them, homes in disrepair, some with lawns that have been left unattended, creating eyesores for others in their areas. This home stood on West Willow Run outside of Ellesmere, but after numerous complaints, all that's left is an empty lot. The Problem Property Task Force identifies the top 25 by reviewing data including code-related complaints, police calls, unpaid taxes, and sewer bills. County Attorney Harshal Purit says owners who don't come into compliance after getting a violation warning could face charges.
We actually have the ability to file criminal charges for every single day that the property remains in violation, for every single violation that is on the property. They are then asked to go to court. If they don't appear, we can ask for a capias to be issued. If they do not then appear, we have the ability to go ahead and abate the property on our own and file a lien on the property.
County Executive Chris Kuhn says even a property owner who pays taxes and sewer bills on time can still wind up on the list for other reasons.
Where they have persistent code enforcement problems, where they're not complying with our code, whether it's for the way they're maintaining their property, having abandoned vehicles, having a roof that's caving in, having conditions of their property that are affecting their neighbors' safety and health.
Kuhn says restoring neighborhoods starts with taking steps to clean up properties that are proven blights on the community. I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
State police say a scammer may have struck in other states, too. WDEL News continues in a moment.
Enjoy the beach more with Dart's money-saving resort bus service. Ride in comfort to the outlet, boardwalk, beaches, or Ocean City, Maryland, without traffic and parking hassles. Everyone in your car rides free when you use Dart's park and ride lot for only $7. Or take the beach bus Route 305 from Wilmington on weekends through September 4th. Resort service runs daily through September 17th. For schedules, call us or visit our website. Dart First State Getting There starts here.
State police think a woman who scammed elderly women at some shopping centers in Delaware may be the same person who's also conned victims in 2 other states. The suspect has been posing as a bank employee in a scam called a pigeon drop or flim flam, in which the con artist offers to share found money with victims if the victims give the con artist some of their money. The suspect got $8,000 to $9,000 from victims in Delaware and may have committed similar crimes recently in Berlin, New Jersey, and Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Anyone who's been a target of the scam should call state police or 911. No word yet on the condition of the driver after a car apparently rolled over several times on I-95 northbound during yesterday afternoon's rush hour. The car looked as if it had flipped several times before rescue crews arrived at the southern 95-495 split. The driver was pulled from the wreck in a heavy rain, and the extent of any injuries he may have suffered isn't known. State police are investigating. The man who runs the New Castle Airport says Delta had some good things to offer air passengers here, but not all it could have. Stephen Williams says Delta's lone route between Wilmington and Atlanta was more convenience than must-have service for the business people who the airport wants to cater to. Williams says some other carriers may actually have better options for travelers.
Continental, U.S. Airways, and again, and then there are carriers that we call LCCs, or low-cost carriers, like Southwest, AirTran, JetBlue. What is important is that the business community define what it is that they are looking for.
Williams says Delta is in the middle of a restructuring, and Wilmington has to contend with cheap flights in Philly and Baltimore, which makes attracting flyers from there a challenging proposition. A pitcher's duel for the Phils and Padres. WDEL Sports and your Delaware AccuWeather forecast for the weekend, just ahead.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, Chris Young lowered his Major League leading ERA as he threw 7 scoreless innings in a 1-0 San Diego win over the Phillies. The 6'10" Young outpitched the Phillies' Cole Hamels, who gave up just 1 run in 7 innings of work. Young didn't allow a runner to reach third base as he struck out 6, gave up just 2 hits, and lowered his earned run average to 1.85. The loss drops the Phillies a game below 500. Game 2 of the series is tonight with Adam Eaton on the mound against Justin Geronimo. You can hear the game on WDEL starting at 9:30 tonight. And the Blue Rocks snapped their 4-game losing streak with an 8-3 win over Myrtle Beach. Rowdy Hardy tossed a complete game to raise his record to 12-2. The Blue Rocks had their biggest inning of the season, scoring 7 runs on 7 hits in the 7th inning. The Blue Rocks hit the road for a 6-game swing tonight, starting in Lynchburg. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast, a possible shower this morning. Otherwise, clouds giving way to sunshine later on today, a high 82. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy, low 64. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 84, and partly sunny Sunday with a chance of a shower or thunderstorm, and a high of 83. Get news updates throughout the day, Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM, WDEL, or anytime right here at WDEL.com, including news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Chris Carl. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.